Samsung Note 10 Plus,
iPhone X,
OnePlus 8T.
Hey guys, welcome to the next video of the Desi Technocrats. This week we take you to the streets and ask the people of Pune which phone do they use, an Android or an iPhone. So without further ado, let's get started.
Hi guys, we have Mithilesh here with us. How are you doing today, Mithilesh?
I'm good. How are you?
That's good. So Mithilesh, which phone do you use?
I use Samsung Galaxy S9.
Okay, can you tell us one thing that you love about this phone?
I bought this around almost 2 years ago when it I think came out, and as you can see, it's pretty damaged, but it still functions pretty smooth. I haven't really wanted a new phone because this one was not working. So it's a good phone, I guess. I can buy a new one which have better things to do, but this hasn't given me any problems so far. Comparatively, that worrisome. So it's pretty cool, I guess.
So we can sum it up as durability?
Possibly. I mean, I did have to change it because I had a couple of bad accidents, but I would say more than durability, the phone itself, it's kind of fun. It's kind of small, fits in my palm, and I like it. So yeah.
Alright, and
Probably a series after this.
one thing that you would change about this phone?
Durability, to be honest.
Alright. And Mithilesh, if given a choice or if given the circumstances and you are given that you can purchase an iPhone, would you prefer that?
Bold of you to assume I already haven't tried that. I have, and kind of disappointing, but it was pretty far away. In recent times, I haven't had a Apple device as a phone, but still, I don't think so.
So, Android fanboy.
Not really a fanboy, but I would prefer Android over iOS.
Alright. Thank you for that, Mithilesh. Next, we have Ryan with us. So, Ryan, how are you doing today?
I'm good, dude. How are you?
Great to know. Which phone do you use, Ryan?
I use Samsung Note 10 Plus, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, and one great thing that you love about this phone?
I mean, for my personal use, I think I love this phone because it's like a small pocket laptop. Everything you can do on a laptop, you can do on this phone. And plus, I use this phone a lot for editing and video editing, photo editing, and stuff. So it has a stylus that I can just randomly just start using it. I don't need to open a laptop, carry a bag, and everything. So yeah, that's the only reason I like this phone.
Okay, and one thing that you think you could or would have changed in this phone?
No, I mean, for me, I think I have everything in this phone. So, yeah.
Alright, Ryan, now the interesting question. If you are given a choice, would you switch to an iPhone?
No, bro. I mean, matter of fact, I've even been asked if I want to use an iPhone. So my dad has an iPhone 10 right now, and his standby phone is iPhone 7 Plus. So he gave me his iPhone 7 Plus, and he offered me to, either sell that and this and buy a new phone. Right. But iPhone only, so I was like, no, I'm sorry, I left this phone.
Android fanboy.
Yeah.
Great to know. Thanks for that, Ryan. So next we have Harsh with us. So Harsh, how are you doing today?
all well. How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you for asking. Which phone do you use, Harsh?
An iPhone X.
iPhone X. Great phone.
Lovely. It's a lovely phone.
What's the one thing you would say you love about this phone?
It's aged really well. Over the last 3 years, it hasn't really slowed down, which I really appreciate about the phone.
Alright, and if given a chance, what would be the one thing that you would change about this phone?
Maybe the usability, I mean in terms of being able to change certain features, which is something that Apple doesn't allow you to do. Android, of course, is a little more open in that case, so yes, that is something I'd appreciate in the iPhone.
Alright, and now the interesting question, Yash. I know you're an iPhone user, but if given the chance, would you change to an Android phone?
Yes, with the options that are now in the market, certain brands like OnePlus, for example, yes, I definitely look to make the change.
Alright, any phone in particular that you would want to change to?
OnePlus 8T.
80.
Yes, that's a nice one.
Alright. Thank you for that, Harsh, and hope you have a great day. So next we have Khurshid with us. How are you doing today?
All good, all good.
That's great. Khurshid, which phone do you use?
OnePlus 5.
OnePlus 5, great phone. Alright. What's the one thing you would say you love about this phone?
It's been from the day I bought it till now. There's been no slowdowns. There's been no lag. There's been nothing. The phone still feels like it's been day one phone from the day.
Alright. So I can assume we'll say stability for this.
Yes.
Alright. And if given the choice, one thing that you might like to change about this?
A better screen, like a 90 Hz or a 120 Hz screen.
Alright. Now, Khurshid, the fun question. If given a chance, would you switch to an iPhone?
No.
Alright. And may I know the reason for that?
I never ever want any Apple product in my life.
All right. Thank you for that, Kush. Nice talking to you. Next, we have Xerxes with us. So, Xerxes, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good too. Which phone do you use, Xerxes?
OnePlus 70.
OnePlus 7, another OnePlus user. So, what do you say you love about this phone?
Just overall, all the features, it's up to date with what's out in the market right now. But the one feature that I absolutely love is the 90Hz screen.
90Hz.
It's just very fluid. Everything else is just on par with the market right now.
And one thing that you would want to change if you got a chance?
A 120Hz screen.
A 120Hz screen. All right. Now, if given a chance, would you switch to an iPhone?
No.
All right. And the reason?
It just sucks overall. No. Not happening. Even if you gave it to me for free, I wouldn't take it. I'd sell it.
All right. So we have another Android fanboy, and see you in the next one. Next, we have Jason with us. So, Jason, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
That's great. Which phone do you use, Jason?
I use a OnePlus 70.
All right. What would you say is the one thing that you love about this phone?
It was, you could say, budget friendly, very budget friendly, and I'm a college student, so that was very convenient for me to buy this phone.
All
and
right.
It has the best specs, I think, in my opinion, in the segment.
All right. And one thing, if given a chance, Jason, that you would like to change about the phone?
About the phone, I guess I'll say perfect it is. I don't really want to change anything.
All right. And if given a chance, Jason, if you get the opportunity, would you change to an iPhone?
Depends which iPhone.
Let's say the latest one.
Yes, I would.
All right. The reason?
I guess the hype. I always wanted to have an iPhone, but I could never afford one. So yeah, I would go for it.
All right. So we have an Android guy who wants to shift to an iPhone. All right. Thank you. Next, we have Arjun with us. How are you doing today?
I'm really good.
That's great. Arjun, which phone do you use?
I use a OnePlus 3. It's a really old phone, but yeah, a OnePlus 3.
All right. One thing you love about this phone, Arjun?
The phone's really fast, very budget, and like it fits in a really good budget. And it's an old phone, but it fits in a really good budget. Otherwise, it's really fast and everything. Yes.
All right. One thing you would change about this phone?
Nothing, to be honest. Nothing I would actually change about this phone.
All right. And Arjun, if given a chance, would you switch to an iPhone?
Never. That comes from a personal hate for iPhone, because I don't think iPhone ever makes a good phone for a budget price, but I would never change to an iPhone.
All right.
Might come out of a personal hate, but still never come out of.
So another Android fanboy. We have another Android fanboy here. Thanks, guys. So next we have Kush with us. How are you today, Kush?
All good.
All right. Which phone do you have?
I have the 11 Pro iPhone.
iPhone 11 Pro. One thing that you would love about this phone?
I love the battery life compared to the last phone I had, 8 Plus. This is a much better battery life.
All right. And if given a chance, Kush, one thing that you would change about this phone?
It's too heavy. Need to make it a little lighter. Feels a little heavy while talking also, or while using my phone also.
All right. Now the interesting question, Kush. If given a chance, would you switch to an Android?
I don't think so.
All right.
Been an iPhone person since the day I was born, basically.
Oh, Apple fanboy.
Yeah.
All right. So no chance at Android at all.
Nothing.
All right. So we have an Apple fanboy here. Let's go to the next one. So next we have Ishan with us. How are you doing today, Ishan?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Which phone do you use, Ishan?
I use an iPhone 8.
All right. And one thing that you love about this phone?
I love the interface of this phone and how it's so easy to use. Like right now, I find it very easy to use.
All right. If given a chance, Ishan, one thing that you would like to be changed that could have been changed in this phone?
Maybe the pricing, obviously. Like I would like the pricing to reduce.
All right.
And that's pretty much it.
All right. Rest, the phone is perfect for you.
Yeah, it works for me.
All right. Now the interesting question. If given a chance, Ishan, would you shift to an Android? And if yes or no, give me a reason for that.
No, I wouldn't change. I had an Android phone before this, and now that I've switched, I really like this phone. I like the interface, and I'm just used to it now, so I wouldn't switch back to an Android phone.
All right. So we have an iPhone user who doesn't want to go back to Android. Let's move to the next one. Next, we have Deepam with us. How are you today, Deepam?
I'm pretty good.
Great. Which phone do you use, Deepam?
I'm using the OnePlus 8T.
All right. One thing that you would say you love about this phone?
Oh, I'm a big fan of the Oxygen OS. I had a OnePlus 5 before this, and I'm totally hooked to it.
So you would say the performance is the best part.
The UI and the additional features that they offer in the Oxygen OS.
All right. And if given a chance, Deepam, the one thing that you would have changed in this phone.
The camera setup is pretty crap. The cameras are used from the OnePlus 7, and there's no real improvement there. So I believe that's what should have changed in this phone.
All right. Now, Deepam, the fun question. If given a chance, would you shift to an iPhone?
Honestly, I might consider shifting to an iPhone if they stop doing all these things like not giving the camera in the the charger in the box, and all these cost cutting tricks that they're using. So overall, I really like the interface. I like the proprietary applications that they have, like FaceTime, and so overall, it's a nice thing to switch to. But Apple as a company is a bit of a problem for me.
All right. So we have an Android fan who might or might not switch to an iPhone. Thank you. Thank you, Deepam.
So guys, as we saw in our interview group, most of the people are using Android. This clearly goes to show that Android has come a long way and iOS is no longer the top operating system of choice. We also saw that some iOS users are in fact deciding to switch to Android if given the option at later stages. And also, one brand which came out on top was OnePlus, and clearly for very good reasons. Everyone had to say that OnePlus offers really good features at a really reasonable price, which clearly has helped them make the brand of choice for the youth of India. Thanks for watching. We really hope that you enjoyed this little experiment of ours that we did. Please let us know if you want us to do more such experiments for different categories of products in the comment section below. And do like, share and subscribe to this video. See you in the next one.